Many people believe that Treasury bonds automatically compound your money, but that's not exactly true. And if you don't understand how this works, you might think your money is growing faster than actually it is. So in this video, I'm going to explain in simple terms, do T-bonds really compound? How compounding actually works? And how you can use Treasury bonds to grow your money properly. Let's break it down. If you're new here, you are welcome to Becky Brilliant Finance. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss money talks on this channel. So before we talk about T-bonds, let's first understand what is compounding. Compounding simply means you earn interest on your money, then your interest on your interest. So it means your interest is also earning interest. That's what makes compounding powerful. It means your money is earning interest and the interest on your principal is also earning interest. To simplify this, let me give you an example. If you invest 1 million Ugandan shillings in money market funds at 12% interest per year, it means that 1 million is earning 10k Ugandan shillings per month. So in next month, you're going to earn interest not only on 1 million, but 1 million plus 10k Ugandan shillings. It means now the interest, that the money that is going to be earning is the interest you earned plus the initial principal you invested. Now it is 1 million plus 10k that is going to earn interest. When it earns interest, the next day that interest is added on that principal of yesterday. Like that. So that's what we call compounding. Your money, it keeps compounding, your interest added on the yesterday's money or principal of yesterday. That is it. So put that example to be on daily basis. Remember, when it's compounding, it's daily basis. So put it that the principal makes interest today. So on next day, that interest of today plus that principal is also going to earn interest like that. So that's how compounding works. Your money starts growing on top of itself. And over the time, this becomes so powerful. Now, this is the question for most people. Do T-bonds automatically compound? In Uganda, T-bonds usually pay twice a year. After 6 months, you get what we call coupon. Let me give you an example. If you invest 1.5 million Ugandan shillings in a bond, let me say of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, at 15% interest, before tax, you might receive around 100k Ugandan shillings every 6 months after tax. Now here is the key question. Does the interest automatically get added back to your bond and start compounding? The answer is no. T-bonds do not automatically reinvest your interest. The government simply pays you back your interest on your bank account. And if you spend that money, there is no compounding happening. Your original 1.5 million Ugandan shillings you invested first will remain the same because you're eating your interest. So technically, Treasury bonds do not automatically compound like some unit trusts, dividend reinvestment plan, or money market funds. How do Treasury bonds actually compound? Now this is where the strategy and discipline come in. Treasury bonds can compound, but only if you reinvest the interest. So this means every time you receive your coupon, Instead of spending it all, you reinvest it. Assume you have invested 1.5 million Ugandan shillings in bond, and you're receiving around 100k Ugandan shillings, as I've given you example. So once you receive that 100k Ugandan shillings, you can decide to either reinvest in T-bills, T-bonds again in next auction, or you can put it in unit trust and other investment options. So if you find that the money, the coupon you get is not 100k Ugandan shillings, maybe you invested initially below 1 million and the coupon you're getting is 60k, is 50k, is 70k, 80k, depends what you initially invested and what is your coupon. So what do you do now? Because you can't reinvest in T-bonds and T-bills since the minimum amount is 100k. Here you can check on some investments like unit trust, because there are some unit trust, money market funds, because there's some investment. I made a video where you can invest in unit trust with even 1k, 10k, 20k, 50k. So you can try all those investments. I also made a video about stocks. You can try stock market to invest the amount that is below 100. That's how you can do it, to invest in the investments so that it compounds instead of eating or instead of taking away the interest. You can do it that way. Or another thing, what you can do here, if your coupon, that coupon you get, you receive every 6 months, is 100k Ugandan shillings and above. So it means now you have minimum amount to reinvest in T-bonds. You can again do that. Once you receive your coupon, you reinvest in the next coupon, the next auction in T-bonds. You can do it that way. That's how you grow wealthy over time. So T-bonds don't automatically compound, but they can compound with discipline. Are T-bonds really good for compounding? Now here is the thing. Treasury bonds are considered to be low risk, predictable, it has predictable returns, and stable investments. So they are very useful for capital preservation, retirement income, and passive income. So if you really want passive income, you want monthly income, you can use very well T-bonds. So some investors, what they do here, they do what we call bond laddering so that they can get monthly income. And I already made a video about bond laddering. You can check it out and see how you can use bonds to get passive income on monthly basis. However, if your goal is faster compounding, here some investors, they combine T-bonds with unit trusts or dividend reinvestment strategies like in stock. Dividend reinvestment means using your dividend to buy more shares automatically instead of withdrawing cash. Also, some brokers or banks can also use your coupon payments to reinvest in treasury bonds if you instruct them to do that. So instead of, maybe if you know that you're going to get your coupon when you invest in T-bonds and you know your coupon every month, instead of withdrawing it, what you can do, you can instruct your brokers or your bank, when your coupon get credited on your bank or on your broker's account, instead of withdrawing it automatically, they reinvest it for you. Another strategy investors use is bond laddering, as I've already talked about bond laddering. Now another one is using discounted bonds. Discounted bonds is a bond sold below its face value. I will make another video explaining how to use treasury bonds discounts to grow your money faster. But here is the big mistake many investors make. When they receive their coupon, they immediately withdraw that money and start spending it. I don't mean that all your money, all your coupon or interest you get, you have to reinvest it or what. Sometimes you have also to eat that money and enjoy your money. But the problem comes when you spend every interest. It means you have stopped the power of compounding. But when you reinvest the interest, your money starts working harder for you. Compounding is not magic. It is discipline and consistency. So in summary, Treasury bonds do not automatically compound. They simply pay you interest. Compounding only happens if you reinvest that interest consistently. But when you do this over time, a simple government bond can become a very powerful long-term wealth building tool. If this explanation helped you to understand T-bonds and compounding better, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends who want to know more about compounding and T-bonds. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. This is Becky. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.